What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I've got a pile of mainlines here to share with you guys today. Some newer stuff, some older stuff, some like complete sets, not really sets, but all the variants from first edition to current, just a mixed bag of mainline die-cast. Hot Wheels and Matchbox both. So there's, I don't know, maybe 20 cars here. So we've got quite a bit to get through. So we're going to not really dilly-dally too much and just kind of get into it. I just found these recently. 3 mystery models. And they are the Mix 3 cars number 1, 2, and 3. So kind of the harder ones to get. I bumped into a full restock, fresh box on the shelf. And so all 3 of these were in it. So I grabbed them. So we'll check those out. And you probably already know, but I'll share with you how you can just look at the wrapper and know which car's inside. So, yeah. Where to begin? We can start with these. I decided to snag the small block and the long block just because I think they're cool and they're modeled after like Soapbox Derby. It's not. Pinewood Derby is the full-size cars that, like, if I was like adolescent, preteen, I would drive that down the hill myself. And then Soapbox was where you made your own little car, and it had to meet guidelines and weight, and you raced it down a track against other people that made their own. But this is the first one in black with the yellow roof. And we'll look at all this stuff closer. The second one. And these are metal based and then modeled, you know, kind of like they have a wood finish. I might have the order wrong too, but the Target Red, I'm not necessarily loving that it's Taxi. I don't know why that is, but it's Taxi. And then yellow. And then that's it for those. And then you get into the long block. And these both say new for 2025. And I'm pretty sure there's only 2 of those currently. Is it art cars? It is an art car because it's got a letter on the roof. But the blue one. And this green one, same letter, E. I think the green one's pretty cool. Oh, the base is like, well, look at that. The base is like metallic green metal. That's interesting. The other one's just black. But so yeah, there's those. I bumped into this International CXT in Matchbox, and this is a beefy frickin' truck. Look at that. Single stack exhaust. Lifted, big. And this is the MBX Construction livery, but cool. Cool piece for sure. The Matchbox set that's like currently running around. This is the Jaguar F-Type coupe. And that's pretty sharp. I like the obvious. I'm an E-Type fan, the Jaguar E-Type. This is like a modern E-Type. It's the F-Type. These 1941 Plymouth Coupes, this cream one and this black one. And these are just like classic Matchbox chrome base. And then you get front and rear tampos, just, you know, the daily driver thing that I am so fond of. This black one out of here. Come on, putting up a fight. But yeah, that's sharp. Very, very clean. This 2021 Lexus LC 500. Split 10 spokes. Front and rear. I don't love the grille on those, but tan interior. Pretty nice. The 2004 Maserati MC12, new for 2025. Bumped into that at a Dollar Tree, of all places, I think it was. But really sporty. Plastic base. Just Matchbox Maserati. And then this is cool. This is new for 2025. The 2023 Toyota RAV4 TRD. And I found this at a local shop in your pajamas store. Copyright 2025. That's killer. Oh man, moving on. Ran into this morning actually. Floppy card. But it was there. The 1983 Porsche 928S. New for 2025. Sleek. Aero discs. Sunroof. Oh, that sunroof is like retracted. Like it's part of the metal body. There's not a piece of plastic simulating glass there. It's like it's a moonroof open. That's nice. And then the full set, including the new one of the VW T3 Custom. So you get brown first, then this white and blue, then the target red, and now this white on yellow. So that's cool. Modern, I don't know, like race van, kind of. It's got aero discs and sponsors on the window and numbers and like scoops, and I don't know, it's a wild Volkswagen van. There's this one. The target red. Number 25, I'm not sure if that's alluding to the fact that we're in the year 2025, but it's cool. And then this new one in yellow, or the most recent. I don't even think this is on the wiki yet. If you go to Hot Wheels wiki, it's listed but not pictured. So it's kind of interesting, but also 25. So that's pretty cool. And then two more Matchbox bangers. The white 4Runner. Which is awesome. And the black MR2. This variant is, looks like headlights up and left side drive. Yeah. Left side drive, headlights up. And I don't necessarily chase like the left hand versus right hand drive or side drive, but if I found the headlights down version of this, I would snag it. So let's move in and look more closely. All right, so we'll start with our Toyota MR2, and you can see I have a number of variants there in the showroom. The blues in the back and the silver in the back, those are both variants. You see the blue and the silver on the right are headlight down, and the blue and the silver on the left are headlight up versions. The white one, you get the side profile of the headlight up, and then the blue one, the dark blue one on the right, you get the side profile of what headlights down looks like. And then I do have a single red one, and then our new black MR2. And this is such a cool casting. I've always liked this car. You do get Toyota on the nose, headlights up, interior, sunroof, and then tail lights, MR2, Toyota MR2, just very cool. Awesome to have. Here we'll look at our 41 Plymouth. This one in, I'm going to call it cream. It's a little more yellow than a cream, but it is definitely cream. Dog dish wheels, chrome base, and again you get the front tampos, and you get some details on the back, which this is the style of car that I like. '41 DLX Deluxe. And then we have it in black also. And that's sharp. This reminds me of like, I don't know, like Gangsters, Peaky Blinders. Would that be the right era in the 40s? Just a dude hanging out the passenger window with a Tommy gun, like just cool. Same plate, 41 Deluxe. That's nice. Happy to have that. Then we'll look at these small blocks. Again, most people probably aren't interested in these, but I think they're neat. Probably quite fast on track, honestly. I don't necessarily care for the taxi livery, but you do get a die-cast engine poking out of the hood. Exhaust. They are metal-based and pretty Pretty cool, in my opinion. And here's our tan one, and this one's probably my favorite, and it's just because it's not done in the taxi livery. So I think in the future maybe we'll see less taxi liveries and more like this one, but who knows. I like the matching wheel. That's nice. Here's our Target red. Again, another taxi livery, red lip on the wheel, but it's nice. You see kind of the wood grain in the plastic? Yeah, you see it there. It's cool. White interior, and again, they're all metal base. And then our yellow, this one, I mean, maybe because it's yellow, taxi fits a little bit better, but it's still not the greatest livery, but I like the car. And this one has a black metal base. And then shifting into the long block, these are from the Art Car series, letter E on the roof, this one in blue with the wood grain down the side, or wood paneling. I like the wheel here. Also, it's the same wheel as the small block in tan, and I think it's just pretty good looking in a longer version. This one gets you a black base. And then our newest one in green, also wood paneling down the side. I like the green. I like the black wheel with the white. I think that looks really nice. Gray interior. And then you get the same, what do we have here? SM, the letter E, Hot Wheels ribbon, and then that metallic green base on this one, which is really cool actually. You wouldn't really notice unless you were paying attention, but that's nice. Here's our Lexus LC500. Pretty good looking convertible. Tan interior, split 10 spokes. Front and back are done, which I like, but I don't necessarily love that front grille. It's just, I'm not really a fan of that Lexus, but interior's pretty good. Not bad looking. Here's our Maserati MC12. This is no doubt race car, obviously, but white on blue looks pretty good. I like the 6-spoke sport wheel. Thing has a very, very low stance. Headlights are done. Just the white part of the car is die cast. And then you get Maserati, you get some tail lights and corner markers and exhaust pipes, and then that's a lens, and then there's your front. Very cool. This one I'm excited about, RAV4 TRD, and that's an awesome casting. I look forward to seeing this in multiple colors coming soon. Front and rear are done. The aggressive, more like off-road wheel. It's very nice. The tires got some tread pattern. Toyota in the grille, headlights, fog lights. Sunroof, tinted glass, TRD on the plate, RAV4, TRD off-road. well done. Here's our Jaguar F-Type. I can only assume it is a modern E-Type. They just went with the letter F. Split 10 spokes, super sporty. Headlights are done. You get full glass panoramic roof. Jaguar on the back. Tail lights. F-Type. Then I'll look at your interior. Sorry about the glare, but pretty sharp. Next is our International CXT, and this is my first of this casting, even though I think it's been out for a while. This is the first one I've seen, and I like it. I hope to bump into more of these in time, but massive work truck, one single stack exhaust, you get a receiver, trailer hitch, side steps up into the cab. This is a beast of a truck. And here is our Porsche 928S. This casting is really, really well done. New for 2025. Chrome aero discs, Porsche down the side, Hot Wheels ribbon, lenses for headlights, lenses for taillights, I believe, and then the sunroof, well, I shouldn't call it a sunroof. The moonroof is open, giving you a good shot of the interior. So here's your lenses for headlights, your Porsche emblem, lenses for corner markers, Porsche down the side, lenses for tail lights, Porsche across the back, and that's actually raised. That's part of the casting, so that's really nice. And then your moonroof is open, giving you a peek at the bucket seats, shifter, center console. That's an awesome mainline right there, without a doubt. I'll let that one spin one more time just because it's that good. All right, here's the first release of the VW T3 Custom, this race-inspired van. This one, number 79. Sponsorships on the windows. Looks like you get a smiley face on the driver's side, but very cool. Aero discs, if I didn't mention that. And this brown on brown color. And we'll BBS, Sparko, Bilstein, smiley face, Volkswagen. Very, very cool, very sporty. I like that. Then the second release, number 25 on the windshield, white on blue. This one a little more retro themed, I guess I might say. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's how I see it. Those colors are retro to me. Here's our Target Red. I'm guessing now with the 25 that brown one in the back was released in 2024 as the new model, and then all these that say 25 on the window are from 2025. So 3 colors this year: blue, this Target Red, and then the yellow that we're about to look at. And here's the yellow. This is the newest one. I just happened to find this laying on the shelf at my local pajama shop and store, And it wasn't even hanging on the pegs. It was just laying, like, face up on the shelf. And I had to double question myself, like, yellow? I haven't seen yellow yet, have I? I must have yellow, because I didn't even know yellow was coming. So I had to pull out my phone and do a little digging. And, yeah, it turns out yellow's the newest of the new. And I didn't have it, so cool addition. For sure. And the last car we're going to look at today, you see my two variants in the showroom, one in red, one in blue, and this is our 2018 Toyota 4Runner. And I just today found it in white. Very cool. This, I believe, came in orange as a Super Chase, and I don't find Super Chases, so I definitely don't have that, but this is a good color. I like white on black. I think it looks really good. You get 4Runner tail lights. This one has a gray interior, fog lights, grill, Toyota emblem, headlights, and then there's your base. So, well, there you go. That's a massive amount of mainlines for one episode, but it was time. Just pull a bunch of cars out. Let's crack them. Let's have a look. Mixed bag of awesomeness. You know what I did? This is the bonus footage for you true channel viewers that are still here with me this late in the video. We didn't open our mystery models, so we'll do that now. This is bonus content. That's car number 1. We'll save that for last. Car number 2. And then this must be car number 3. Yep. So, anyway, with mystery models, it's mix 3, because you see the 3 right here. And then you probably won't get a look, but underneath this flap is the serial number. And if the serial number ends in 03, then it's car number 3. If you look at the side of the box, it'll tell you. So you don't have to feel and guess or any of that. Just flip the flap, look at the number. 03 means it's car number 3. And so we'll just crack it open. You always get like a sticker. The Lotus Emira. Number 3 on the hood. And it is car number 3. It is actually the featured car on the bag. But it's the same artwork on all the bags. But anyway, Lotus Emira, car number 3, which is cool. And then, again, looking at the serial number 2, same artwork. Man, that's really in there. And this is the Aston Martin Valhalla. Aero discs, green. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool mystery model, honestly. That's car number 2. And then car number 1. Oh, 1. You probably can't read that, but same artwork. And this should be the blacked out with the question mark. It should be a Lamborghini in this mix. And so there's your sticker again. Oh yeah, this is sharp. Lamborghini Aventador J. And so what I'm going to call split 5 spokes in black. This cool red color tampos. See how the cockpit, it's like you would only drive this on the nicest of days, because otherwise you'd be wet. But back end, that's nice. So there's cars 1, 2, and 3, the most sought after as far as I'm concerned in how the mystery models work. I think it's like cars 1, 2, and 3 are licensed, and then 7 through 10, or 4 through 10, or 4 through 12, I forget how many are in there. The rest would be fantasy. So finding the first 3 is what most people are looking for. But so there's blacked out mystery model number 1, the Lamborghini Aventador J. That's really sharp, actually. I like that. I don't collect Lamborghinis, but since I bumped into these 3, I decided to snag them. So there it is. That's a big show. Hope you enjoyed it. That's really all I have for today. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one. I do appreciate all of you watching. If you leave a comment, I do reply to all of them. So this is a social platform, so feel free to be social. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Take care.